Alright, so I am back, and today we are going to take a look at the Universe 2.0. I believe this was a Walmart exclusive Hardhead figure. This is a repaint of the Universe 2.0 Onslaught, so it's an ultra class figure. It's got some electronics in it. And I wanted to start in truck mode on this one because I got the head robots upgrade kit for it. So I actually already have the head on. Some reviewers would make you think that you have to take the head off so that it can ride in vehicle mode, and for that you just take this and flip this up. You flip this section here up if you can. Oh, that's really stuck in there. There we go. You can flip this up, and then the little headmaster can actually sit in there. But what I found is that you don't have to do that. You can leave the head on exactly where it's at. So you can take this here and plug that back in. That's his little SWAT shield. I love the way Hasbro did that. The Decepticon logo and the red paint with the X on it, and then the tally marks like he's been off in some cons. I think that's a really good, unique thing to put on a figure like this. And then the rest of the head robot kit, you can just plug them all together, and it just sits right here. You can come up with different configurations if you want to. Like you can take these guns here and just kind of plug them to the side if you wanted. And just set those on there like that. And then put that there. But if you do that, then it kind of limits the ability to move the turrets. So I'm just taking this apart here. We'll set all this off to the side. We've already looked at this, the Onslaught version of this. That's the reason why I didn't really want to do the full transformation back and forth, because we just did it a little bit ago. So anyway, huge thanks to Michael Young for he traded this one to me for the Toy World one, and I like this one better than the Toy World one. There's nothing wrong with the Toy World one, but I really love the Onslaught mold. And you know, once I have the Combaticon teams put together, I don't really have a need for that mold. So I actually had already sold it, I think. I can't find it, but so this is a great way to have the mold and yet have a different character, even though it is an Autobot instead of Decepticon. Alright, so what you do to transform him, just come back here and you can just take this piece here, fold it up. Just kind of fold that up and out of the way. You want to just kind of pull this piece here out, rotates down, do the same thing over here. Open up this little black panel here, and then you can take this, pull this in. This will close up, and there's two little black tabs that plug into those little holes there. Close that up. Fold the foot down. There you go. Do the same thing over here. And there you have the legs done. Take the camera up a little bit. You split the arms here. They just fold down. You can see the new head is, like I said, it could sit right in there. This will fold down. I don't have the original head, so I can't show you how to flip it out. But basically, for the original head, all you would have to do is unscrew it, take it off, and then for the new head, all you got to do is just pull it off. I watched some reviews where it says that this head is supposed to be able to open a little bit and then you close it. But mine I don't know if maybe it was glued in place or something, but it does not do that. But to transform it, you just fold the legs down, and there you go. So there's the little headmaster guy. Shoulders are on ball joints, nothing at the head. Hips are on ball joints, and the knee is on a hinge. And then you just flip it back over, and there's the head. And then you can just take the head, and there's just a little nub where the old head used to be. And you just plug it on, and you're good to go. And it still retains the left and right movement. Flip out the hands, and there you have Hardhead in robot mode. I don't have the instructions, so I can't tell you everything. I do know that you can take this piece here and you can pull it apart, and then in this piece there's this little doohickey here that you can plug the head onto, and then this is actually usable for the G1 counterparts. So you could actually put this in a G1 headmaster and it will work. How do I put it back in there? I think it was like that. Now I can't really find a place to store this aside from if you take the little skirting here and you slide it down all the way, then you can kind of plug it in right there, like where it was in robot mode. I guess that kind of works. So, and then this one, you just take this and you get the rounded part here and the peg there, and it just pegs in on top here, like so. And then what you'd want to do is actually take these pieces here off. And you take the big cannon here, and this will come back, and you just plug it into the side right there in one of those ports. And then you get the big gun, which looks really awesome. I like how the green paint on these, or the green plastic on these, matches up very well with the Hardhead. I mean, it's not identical, but it matches up pretty well. Then you can plug the guns into his hands. He does come with 2 of those. And you can take the shield here, plug this into his arm, and there you go. Posability real quick. Shoulders on a ratchet up and down. Hinges in and out. There is a bicep swivel. He still has the forearm gun. Elbow bends inwards. Fist does rotate. Nothing at the waist. Hips ratchet up and down. In and out. Swivels at the thigh. Nice ratchet at the knee. And the toe has a little bit of a pivot as well. So he's a pretty posable little guy, or big guy. I do really dig him. I wish there was a way we could keep these on him without, with the big rifle. But I think he's a great use of this mold. Because this really does look like Hardhead. Like an updated version of Hardhead, not just a green onslaught. So I think it was a very good idea for them to make a new the headmaster for him. I think it really paid off. He looks great. And I really enjoy this. So the figure itself is just a green repaint. Nothing really to write home about. But with the headmaster kit, I would definitely give this a 9 out of 10. I think it's a really solid figure. Looks great. He's just this big, bulky guy. I really wish Head Robots would have continued. I mean, I don't think they've actually folded yet, but I really wish they would have continued, because I kind of prefer using a Hasbro-based figure with a new head. They were supposed to do Mind Wipe, I mean, they were almost done with that, and I don't know whatever happened to it. But it's like, you know, Mind Wipe, and they did the Bludgeon upgrade kit. I mean, I wish they would have finished the Mind Wipe, and then maybe just found other figures that look kind of like the G1 counterparts for the Headmasters and made new heads for them. I think that would have been really awesome. I really wish they would have kept doing that. You know, they could do that with like the Collectors Club. Just did the they just did Chrome Dome last year, so it would have been nice if they would have been around to make a new head for that Chrome Dome, because then I would buy it. Anyway, size comparison real quick. Here he is with the Classic Seeker. So he's much bigger than a Classic Seeker, so he doesn't quite fit well in this scale, but well enough for me. I mean, he is supposed to be a tank, and a Headmaster, and Headmasters are generally bigger than the regular bots, so I guess that kind of works. Here he is next to the iGear Seeker, and he's still bigger than the iGear Seeker. Difference between a Voyager and an Ultra, really. Here he is with the MP car, and I think this actually scales very well. And he's actually almost in that quality of a masterpiece. He's just a very good figure that really pulls off the looks. So, yeah, if you got a masterpiece collection, this might be a better option than Toy World. And then here he is with Springer, and this kind of works, but Springer should be almost as tall as him. So yeah. So yeah, there you go. The Hardhead kit with the Universe 2.0 Hardhead head robots, I think it is. I think they called it Hose Head or something like that. Either way, it's a great figure. I do recommend it. He's a lot of fun. I'm very happy to have him. Again, thanks, Michael. Yeah, I guess that's it.